Hey y'all, what's up? And welcome back to B.T.P Reads, aka it's the Bree Show. Okay, and this is gonna be for all my Sagittarius placements, my Sag babies, Sag the minutes for June 16th to June 22nd. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the energy read for Sagittarius placements. Sagittarius, June 16th to June 22nd for all Sagittarius placements. June 16th to June 22nd. The goddess. Well, goddamn, y'all got this shit. Cause I remember y'all pulled this not too long ago in the other reading, okay? And then the siren at the bottom. I don't know if these was the same as that cards or not, but yeah, okay. Now, I think similar to Gemini. Yeah, I was already thinking of Gemini anyway. Now, of course, you may have significant Gemini in your chart, be dealing with your opposite, but something here may be repetitive, okay? Or you may just need to like repeat something or do something again. Maybe even recreate something, okay? But yeah, so the goddess card, this ultimately is almost like the Empress energy, okay? But this is the energy of fertility, okay, and abundance. Okay, it's almost like, you know, when you're cultivating something here and you're ready, it's almost, you know, it's like when you're almost ready to give birth here, okay? Giving life to something new here as well. As well as the white sign is sign of purity. Okay. Now also too, Gemini can be like the child, okay, or childlike. Okay. So now some of you guys you may literally be dealing with children or a child here, okay? Some of you guys now, maybe you are the mother, or you know, you play out as the mentor here in some way, or you're dealing with some type of mentorship, okay? Or you could be dealing with you could be dealing with a guide. Hold on, y'all, because this nigga is distracting me, like, oh goodness. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Because there's people all at my window, and it's weird when your window open and somebody just at your window, you know. I'm trying to focus, okay? So yeah, so something here you guys may be giving life to, or you may need to give life to, okay? Or it's like you're learning to cultivate something, or you need to nurture something, you need to protect something here, okay, or someone, or this may be the energy around you, okay? Maybe someone else or other people are protecting you, or nurturing you, or something like that, okay? But yeah, okay. Now the siren here, okay? So again, be mindful of, because the siren can also be kind of a manipulating kind of energy, okay? You know, you can deal with it's almost like energy vampires and things like that, okay? So just be mindful of that, okay? Or this may be, you know, this may be some of you guys, right? You know, be mindful of, you know, sucking people in, okay? Or, you know, just, you know, attracting people or pulling people in order to, you know, basically just drain them of their energy, to just use them, okay? Now, the new moon in Gemini will be, you know, affecting, I was about to say reflecting, okay? Now, maybe reflecting, dealing with reflection. It's like you're my mirror. Oh, my mirror staring back at me. Okay. So something here is almost like a mirror image of yourself, or something here is being mirrored or reflected. Okay, now you literally, I mean, you could be dealing with your opposite, you know, Gemini. Okay, maybe a Gemini or someone with significant Gemini energy. Okay, maybe some of you guys are like one, you know, it's like you're two sides of the same coin here, or just the need to balance out certain traits here. I feel like too, the siren, the more negative side of it, I feel like it comes from a place of deprivation. Okay, so maybe some of you guys need to be, you know, maybe need to hydrate a little more, or you need to make sure you're feeding, like you're feeding yourself, you're feeding your soul. Maybe, excuse me, maybe something here about soul food. I don't know why now I'm damn hiccuping. Something here about soul food, possibly. Maybe some of you guys are into soul food or eating soul food this week. Or it's like you need a, now I'm seeing that too. So instead of her being like pregnant with a child, I'm seeing like food. Okay, now maybe some of y'all gained, like maybe you gaining a lot of weight. Now I done talked about this with Sag before. I don't know why it's like body image and all that, especially for my women. Like I don't know, it always comes, like not always, but it's been kind of coming up lately for you guys, Sagittarius placements, and Scorpio too, kind of, but something here significant too, maybe about you guys' body image, or the way you see yourself in a mirror, the way you see yourself in general, the way you see your bodies. Okay, maybe that you need a now that may just be the advice in itself, to just be more mindful of what you're eating, be more mindful of what you're taking in. Okay, especially if you're not trying to just blow up. Because I've seen a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of women say and complain about, and this is women in America, about, oh, how they, you know, oh, you know, gaining weight, this and that, and oh, you know. And I'm not trying to sound like a bitch, because yeah, I know people probably will see me as being a bitch, and oh, you don't know nothing, and oh, you're skinny, or oh, you're this, you're that, or oh, you don't have a kid, or oh, this and that. What do you know, baby? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Okay. But I've seen a lot of women in America, you know, definitely complain about how they, you know, they gain weight, or they gain a lot of weight after having, you know, childbirth, and they can't lose it, or just by eating, or whatever the fuck, like, you know, and they can't lose that weight, or whatever the situation may be. And I'm not saying like, and now I'm speaking to the ones who may have, you know, maybe dealing with significant weight gain, okay? And maybe, you know, that's what you're trying to change, okay? Maybe you're not liking that about yourself, okay? Because I'm seeing is because the siren also is almost like a warning too. So that's the only reason why I'm saying this too, because I feel like for some of you guys, I feel like it's a warning to just be careful of what you're eating, be careful of what you're taking in, okay? Especially if you are not trying to just blow up, okay? Or if you don't like your size, okay? But anyways, like a lot of women have complained about that and their sizes and all that stuff. But then I have noticed, like in a lot of other countries, the women are, you know, they don't have the same issues as we do, and women over here do in America. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, and it's almost significant, I mean, similar to what I was saying to Scorpio. So you definitely could have significant Scorpio in your chart, or be like learning from one. Okay, but Almost had a brain fart. It's about your mind state, and it's about what you're taking in. It's about the state of being you're in, and what you're eating, and doing things in moderation. Because a lot of times, especially over here in America, we do things not in moderation. We indulge a lot in our desires. We indulge a lot in our own cravings, basically, right? Or our own demons, you could even say. Okay, so something you have to have a balance. You have to be able to moderate. And not only that, certain things are beyond just the like science, or just the Western world, especially for the ones who are still kind of stuck in this Western, way of thinking, or seeing things, especially pertaining to your health or your body. Okay, something like some of you guys, you may need to dig deeper, or you need to go deeper, or something here is you need to focus more on the celestial side of things, and not just the physicality of things. Okay, but yeah, just be mindful of what and who you're attracting as well, who and what you're letting in, because I feel like something here is significantly growing at a rapid pace. Okay, or maybe this is just you guys, and maybe the field that you're in. Okay, now 7 of Cups. Okay, King of Wands at the bottom. Now some of you guys may have some choices and options to make at the beginning of this week. Okay, now you may be dealing with certain illusions here. All right, hopefully you're not, being delusional. Okay, but 8 of Swords came out. So, some of you guys may be a little delusional here. You may be, it's like you're stuck in a fantasy, or you're trapped in a fantasy. Okay, Page of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, or just be mindful of that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying with that siren. It's like a warning. I don't know why I'm seeing that now. Or it's like a trap. Okay. Yeah. Some of y'all may feel, it's like you feel trapped. Okay. Or you're going, or it's like something here mentally you feel trapped by, or bounded by, or you feel like you can't move. Okay. Or you just have some type of limited belief system. But I feel like because you're dealing with a form of confusion or a kind of fogginess here. Okay. Now, this definitely can pertain to your relationships. Of course, Gemini, your opposite. Your relationships, how you're relating to other people, your partnerships, maybe even business contracts. Some of you guys may feel stuck in a certain contract you're in. Maybe you're wanting to get out of it, but maybe you don't know what choice to make, or maybe you're not knowing where to go. Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. Have Leo in your chart here, okay? Lovers at the bottom. So Gemini energy. Okay. I feel like too, strength comes from overcoming opposition. Okay. Gemini is your opposite. Okay. The new moon Gemini is coming up. It's Gemini season. Strength comes from what did I say? From overcoming your opposition. Okay, or like balancing out, creating balance with the opposition. And the Lovers, yeah. So I feel like something here requires more balance, or it may require you to be more flexible. Okay, or maybe you guys are having, maybe you have different choices, or you're wanting different choices, or dealing with different options, different, maybe even pathways here. Okay, but something here too, maybe just in regards to love or your relationships. Okay, it's changing, or something here may even give you more strength this week, or It's almost like encouragement, or it's like that's what you need, especially if you are afraid, if you are scared, or if you guys are kind of having limited beliefs, or if you're stuck in your heads about something or doing something, okay? Or maybe even your sense of confidence here in in regards to relationships is kind of limited or restricted. Okay, now that may be the challenge. Okay. Also too, this can be your, words and communication, to be mindful of what you're saying, but also to be mindful of what other people are like saying to you or around you. Gemini is all about information. Okay. So that may be it too. You may have tons of information around you, but don't get stuck in it, don't get trapped in it, or maybe now some of you guys, maybe you feel like you're surrounded by birds. Like maybe you feel like you're surrounded by like like it's almost like bird brains. They just keep poking and pecking and chirping and also too, because even in this card, right, in the mirror, it's like the birds are the ones that wrapped her up. So some of y'all be mindful of that too. Birds, sirens, like I said, manipulators, or people just trying to pull you in to manipulate you or trap you. Like I said, something here is maybe a trap. Okay. Or just within your own mind, within your own thoughts. Okay. You can become trapped, okay, or stuck, because in reality, like I said, I think Scorpio or Libra, I got the same card, she's really not tied up. She just sees herself in that way in the mirror. Okay. Something here now, this definitely could deal with you guys' own image as well, or the way you see yourself in relationships. Okay. Or the way that you are relating. Some of you guys may literally, like, it's like you're holding yourself back. Are you what are you afraid of? Okay. Or you're finally starting to overcome, or it's time to overcome what you were once afraid of, like face your fears. Maybe maybe some of you are afraid of relationships, or some type of form of communication or truth. Okay. Or maybe you're used to, Sag, maybe you're used to always expressing and emotion and drama, dramatics, maybe even you're always used to running away or escaping. Okay, Sag is the traveler, right? Maybe you're used to being able to travel and leave, get out, but now it's like you're stuck. Okay, you need to sit with something, or it's like you need to see something for what it truly is before you can like move forward here with the Two of Wands, before you could go in a new direction. Or it's like you're trying to redirect something here, or you need a maybe something here about being guided as well. Judgment at the bottom. Okay. Some of you guys too, you may have to make some important decision, or something here about this is surrounding some type of important decision, or it's like a soul awakening, a spiritual awakening going on here, happening. But I feel like it happens when you sit down, or it happens when you like turn around. It happens when you go the other way, or when you reroute, or when you put, when you put balance to your fire. That's when something finally awakens, or that's when you're able to see the truth here. Okay. or something here, or that's just what's happening. Okay, your fire is balancing out, and you're finally starting to wake up or come alive, or you're finally able to see something for what it truly is, or some type of spirit awakening, or you know, something like that. Okay, is happening, or it's like you're finally able to rise here. I'm thinking of saying, and I rise up, I rise like the day, I rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. Whatever she said, girl, I don't know the words. Okay, so something here about you rising up, or rising in your power, Sagittarius placements, and then 10 of Pentacles at the bottom, okay? So you could be dealing with family here, potentially. Maybe your family lineage, okay? Or maybe this is what you guys are trying to, maybe this is what you're planning around, or you're trying to go some type of new or different direction pertaining to family, or maybe you're wanting to move away from family, or you need to make some type of big decision here, or something like that based off family, or the family you're wanting to create here, or your home life. This too could even be your sense of security as well. Okay, maybe some of you guys are financially, you know, well off here. Okay, or that is what maybe that's what you're planning here. You're planning to go towards, or you're having some type of, you know, deeper understanding or something like that, or seeing some type of deeper truth pertaining to wealth, money, status, security, family, lineage, heritage, culture, but also like confidence. Okay, so yeah, all right. And if you're not learning this, okay, you may be the teacher of this. All right.